Hey there, Tiger Shark here again. You know, the great thing about being a small YouTuber is that nobody actually cares when I get lazy and forget to post a video for like a whole month. So anyway, I don't have a plan. I'm just gonna rant about some stuff that annoys me. For example, yellow paint. So I've been playing Stellar Blade for a while, and the gameplay honestly is really great. But I mean, look at this crap, this yellow paint here. Um, I've been playing Stellar Blade for a while, and the gameplay is actually really incredible, in my personal opinion. It's very, I would describe, I would compare it to Lies of P in terms of gameplay. The, with the parry mechanics and the general combat and stuff. It's very anime. I would also describe Lies of P as very anime. You can see in this clip I'm using some I can't remember what they're actually called, burst energy or something like that in this game. It's a little bit similar to the Fable arts of Lies of P, and then the parry mechanic, you can see I got one singular parry there. I like this clip because it really demonstrates that I kind of suck at this game. Like, yeah, and I just died. Okay, so I'm actually not that bad at this game. I actually generally do pretty well when I play this game. It's just, like, for whatever reason, when I decided to start recording for this video, I just kind of had a really hard time, and I was struggling with the combat for whatever reason. So anyway, I'm not here to rant about the combat. I actually really enjoy the combat. The parry system is very fun. The combat works very well. It's very fun to do, and I'm probably going to say it's fun too many times because, like, I am not scripting this. This is unusual for me. So I actually wanted to rant about the hand-holdiness of the game and the yellow paint type of thing that people talk about. So in this game, they actually do use literal yellow paint. I showed it at the beginning of the clip, and you're going to see it again later on. The finishers in this game are actually pretty awesome. It takes a little bit of the immersion away when, you know, she's in like a cheerleader uniform or whatever the heck she's wearing, and there's the yellow paint that I was talking about. It seems very unnecessary because this area that I'm in this game is pretty linear. Like, it's gonna be hard to get lost in here. There's not really anywhere else to go. So it seems like a weird decision to just throw the yellow paint around. It almost feels satirical, like they're doing it just to mess with you. Like, they're, you know, like they're intentionally doing this for, like, a YouTuber like me to just rant about it or something. You know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for these awkward, like, sort of upskirt angles that you kind of get in this game. I don't know if YouTube is going to get me in trouble for that, but I'm just going to choose not to worry about it. I probably should have put a different outfit on the character for this section, or for this recording, but it is what it is. I already recorded it, and I'm, you know, talking while I'm watching it. So
Oh my god.
the yellow paint actually doesn't annoy me as much as, like, the way the characters just kind of tell you what to do. I have not played God of War, the God of War games, but I know that people talk about how, what's his name, Atreus or whatever, talks to Kratos and just kind of, like, and solves all of the, he just, like, gives you the answers to the puzzles and things before you even have a chance to figure them out. And that is really, really annoying. They don't do that, they don't really, like, always give you the answers to the puzzles. See, that maneuver I just pulled right there, that was, I can't remember what it's called. It was, they have a couple different variations of things. There's burst energy and beta energy, and I can't remember which one is which. But they're very, like, super cool anime abilities, and that was one of them that I just used right there. It gives you a little bit of health back if you upgrade it, and it's just, like, a really cool ability. And it does a lot of AoE damage and actually has iframes, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, the characters in this game, they just kind of, like, they talk at you, you know. There's the two specific characters, Adam and I think Lily is the other one, I already forgot her name. And there's the yellow paint again. in this section, the yellow paint is just like splattered everywhere. That's literally the reason I started recording, was because I kept seeing the yellow paint and I was like, holy crap, why is there so much of it everywhere? Like it really feels like they're messing with us. But so the characters in the game, Lily and Adam, they just kind of like babble at you, and which is, it's not the worst thing. Like it's kind of fun to have, characters like, believable characters that talk. I hesitate to use the word believable. And my controller disconnected in this moment, you can see in the bottom corner, which is why I'm just gonna stand there awkwardly, trying to get my controller to reconnect. But they do just kind of like, they just say stuff when I really don't want them to. I'll be traversing the areas, and I'll be trying to figure out puzzles and things, and like they'll give me like 10 seconds to do something, and then Adam will be like, hey, maybe we should go back to that other thing over there, or whatever. I can't think of any specific examples. It has been probably a couple weeks since I've actually played this game. But like Adam and Lily do the same thing. They'll just like give you, they'll just like babble stuff at you, and they'll give you hints and clues and things. I even turned off hints in the settings. I was hoping it was going to make them stop doing that, and it just didn't. I guess it just stopped popping things up on the screen. Yeah, see, I think Eve even actually just said that right there. I'm watching this clip without sound, so I'm not sure who said that, but she just said, "It's a dead end, I'll check the outer wall." Like, that was so unnecessary of her to say that. Like, I can see that it's a dead end. Like, give me like 2 seconds, please, to just figure it out on my own.
Oh, that's scary.
And another thing that kind of annoys me, like, maybe it shouldn't annoy me as much as it does. Like, I don't know, this game, I was really enjoying this game. The gameplay is so good. And there's so much to like about it, but, like, some little things here and there just kind of, like, started wearing on me as I've been playing the game. And so, like, one of them was, like, right there, Lily was just like, "Oh, that's scary." Which is fine, she's allowed to think that it's scary, but Lily is piloting a drone right now. Do you see the little drone that's moving around next to my character? That is being piloted by Lily in this moment. And there are multiple times throughout the game where, like Lily is piloting the drone. Sometimes Adam pilots the drone. I think he usually does. But throughout the game, sometimes like you'll go through like a crazy combat encounter or something, and then Lily or Adam will react as if they were literally there, or like you'll be doing some kind of a platforming section, and Lily will be like scared as if like she's actually there, like I get that she's probably watching through a camera and maybe like she gets uncomfortable with like vertigo or something like that, but she's not doing any work. She's piloting the drone, and then like I'll do all the work, and when the drone shoots, like I'm still doing all the work, and then she'll just act like, she's the one who's in danger, like I'm the one who's in danger. She's not in danger whatsoever, even if the drone gets destroyed, I'm sorry. I don't need to be mean to Lily or anything like that, she's a cute character, but it just feels like, I guess maybe you could interpret it as like she's worried for Eve's safety, but it is just, it started like annoying me when like I went through a harrowing combat encounter that I barely survived, and then Lily's like, "Oh my gosh, we barely survived that," and I'm like, "What the freak do you mean we, girl? Like you weren't even there. You're piloting a freaking drone. Like you're." Okay, I need to calm down. I'm sorry. There's the yellow paint again. There is a moment. I'm actually going to miss a. I don't know if secret is the right word. I'm going to miss like
What do I do?
a side area where there's probably an item or something, because like an actual good use of the yellow paint would be like in this moment Yeah, right here. You see those drones flying right there in the air? A good use of the yellow paint would be marking this spot right here that I jumped onto, and so that would indicate that that is the way forward, because there is absolutely no indication whatsoever that I could tell that like a cutscene was going to play here and I wouldn't be able to go back. You know, I jumped over here because I was thinking, you know, like I would be able to go back and check out those like flying drones over there, and I could, excuse me, I could jump on the platforms. But like as soon as I jumped over here, like a cutscene played and now I'm cut off. I can't go back. And see, like in this moment, right here, I actually quit the game and I restarted the game because I was hoping I could reload and go back and try to jump on those platforms. So when I reload back into the game, I actually can't get back on those platforms. Okay, so that was all of the clip that I got. That was 10 minutes and 42 seconds. So I guess I'll find something else to put here while I'm ranting. I'm sure nobody's here at this point in the video anyway. Like, I'm just babbling and none of this makes any sense probably, but... Alright, I was actually babbling for so long that my recording software cut me off, and a lot of the stuff that I said actually didn't even get recorded. So, anyway, I guess that's all for this one, and as always, I hope you have a spectacular day.